so for our course, we decided to go with Name Hero as our hosting. This is the back end. You can pretty much be selecting everything. You can upgrade your PHP version. You're gonna have to have a fresh installation of WordPress, right? You're gonna be learning here. When you have that fresh installation, all you're gonna be doing it's just going step by step with me in order to upload themes and make sure that you select the one that you want to use it. And also another option that you're actually going to be doing it's obviously creating courses into the Tutor LMS. And what you have to add it to the courses is that you're going to be able to add lessons, and under lessons you're going to be adding quizzes so you can sell them to your students. Announcements, you can create announcements, you can create posts, you can create withdrawals, you can add extra add-ons, and at the end, this is where you're going to be going into it. This is the homepage that we have created with Elementor. All right, so see you in the tutorial. Hopefully you enjoy it, but this is a little sneak peek of what you're pretty much going to be doing with our help, or with my help. All right, thank you, and let's start it. All right, so let's start with the hosting. So obviously you guys, in order to have a let's say an online school, you actually have to select a good hosting where things will be working the way that you expect, and also in the way the customers will be expecting too. So Name Hero is one of the options that I usually select. Why? Because I've been using this for over a year. I got the 3-year plan, and I don't have any problems, to be honest with you. It's absolutely amazing. I love it. So the plan that I had selected, it's web hosting, and in here I went down to Business Cloud. So I select Business Cloud. Okay, let's do it again. Okay, so I select Business Cloud, and in here it's obviously going to ask you to check what will be the domain name. So I'm going to put this one, right? And then it's gonna pop it up in the bottom if it's available. If it isn't, it's gonna say that it's not available. So continue. 3-year plan. The 3-year plan is the best option that you have it, because you will be saving like 25%, and with a coupon you will be saving a lot. So the package, if you want to add something extra, it's up to you. You don't have to unless they want to. Okay, so there are some suggestions that they will usually do. Those are upsells, more likely. So I was just gonna keep this one, the basic, and I'm gonna do it and continue. All right, domain configuration is up to you if you want to do it. Like I said, it's more like a personal opinion. DNS management, ID protection, and email forwarding. So I'm gonna continue because I don't want any of it. And in here comes the best part. Okay, hold up, because I already had one before, I think so. Okay, so here we go. So I had this one, which was the domain name, and the cloud, the storage, or the hosting, however you want to call this. All right, in the bottom, as you can see, this coupon was applied. It says New Year 22, so you save $646.92, and the total for today will be $431.28. You obviously have to fill all the details in here. Make sure that everything it's nice and organized, and the support pin, it's really important, so just keep it in mind. Please make sure that you save it. Okay, payment methods, it's up to you how you want to use it. They added Coinbase if you want to go. Okay, so, and this is it for this. So let's assume that you bought this, you already have it. So this is the first option. You have it with its a Name Hero. But I also have another one that I'm currently testing, that it's an AppSumo. Okay, and it's not a lifetime deal, but it has a discount. So I'm using to test my site to see how it is. So I wouldn't suggest you to buy a lifetime hosting, because they don't usually last for that long. So but this one was a yearly discount, and I'm testing it, and so far it's been good. So this is the one that I'm gonna be using it. Okay, so but it's the same thing as Name Hero, so there's no difference between those two. Okay, so I'm gonna log into Name Hero. Okay, and let me get my my code. Okay, 1 second, because I already attempted once. And I'm gonna put my code right here. It's not that it's the FBI website, but you know, I want to keep it. Oh, I think did I put the wrong code or something like that? Let me see. Oh, there you go. So here's my account, and I'm gonna show you that I'm not lying. So this is what I have. See, I bought it in 2020. Oopsie. Hopefully it doesn't end up soon. But so this is the deal that I have. Okay. So like I said, it's a very good hosting, and I've been using it, and I don't have any issues. So let's assume that you bought the hosting and you're in the back end. So in here, you're gonna go to web hosting, log into the cPanel. Okay. When you log into the cPanel, you're gonna have a lot of options right here. So the options that I usually make adjustments on are the PHP version. What I usually do is I increase the max upload file size. That's one of the options. You see it says PHP selector. If you want to change the PHP, you can do it, but just double check with your hosting, make sure that they're actually running in that version, and there wouldn't be any problems. So if you want to change the amount, you can go to options, and in here what you can do, it's like the max execution time. I change it to 300. This one I change it. And memory limit, I literally maximize to everything. So in here, the same thing, I maximize to everything. That doesn't mean that I would like to do it. It's just that I maximize so I don't have any issues in the future, just in case you have a team that it's really heavy, so it wouldn't be timing you out. Okay, so that's what I maximize this one to 300. So, but we're not going to be using this one, and the reason why is because this hosting I usually use for my clients. Okay, so but I'm going to be using this one that's pretty much cPanel too. Okay, so we're going to go all the way down there, and in the bottom it says WordPress. So in WordPress, we're going to do a fresh installation. And in here, there is Phoenix. Okay, that's the domain that I'm going to be selecting it now. Okay, so I'm going to put Escuela Phoenix. Okay, WP. If you can put it like this. Okay, let's put it like that. Okay, admin. Never use admin. Let me add you something over here. Okay, that's what I usually put in my site. Okay, let's hide it out. Let me put you this one. Oops, let's do it again. I have to make sure that it's secure. Okay, and here, let's put it Byron 1. Okay, like I said, never put admin. So in here, if you want to add your business email, you can add in the back end if you want to. So it will be right here in email accounts, and the same thing in this hosting. So they're the cPanel, so they will work the same thing. Okay, so and when you add it, you will be able to add the email in here if you want to. So language, it's English. Okay, let's go downstairs. Okay, it will take a few seconds to load it up the site. It says this might take 3 to 4 minutes, but it doesn't take it. So in here, you have two links. The first one, it's for the site live. There you go. You have nothing in it. And the second one, it's where we're going to be building our site. Okay. So what I'm going to be doing now, I'm going to be doing the extends cleaning. I do that all the time with every single one of my sites. Why? Because I don't like to have any residues from the previous site. So I'm gonna start with post. Just trash it out. Okay, delete permanent. Let's go with pages. The same thing. I'm gonna trash it out. Okay, let me make sure that it's deleted. Okay, appearance themes. We're gonna leave this section here because I'm gonna be uploading themes, and I want to make sure that I actually get that corrected. I don't need this one, and I don't need this one. Why? Because we can use any other free one, and it will work a little better, I will say. Okay, so I'm gonna go to settings, permanent links, and in here we're gonna put a post name and save changes. Okay, so here's, and in general, this is all the info that you have obviously about your site. You have to make sure that you put this one on so the customers can register. And here I'm gonna put New York because that's where I am. Okay, perfect. If you want to change anything here, you can do it. And let's save changes. Okay, and let's go to media. In media, I'm gonna make some changes. White 300, height 300, max width, let's double it up. Same thing over here. And large size, what I usually use 1080 by 720, but I'm gonna leave by, let's leave it at 1080. Okay, but what I usually use 1080 by 720. Okay, while you have done this, you're pretty much done, besides the one that you have it into your team. So we're gonna go into teams and we're gonna upload the team that we want to use it. In this case, like I showed you at the beginning, it was the one from Tutor LMS. Okay, start a site. Let's roll it. Okay, so we have it right here. Let's activate. Okay, and while I'm here, I'm gonna delete this one that I don't need it, and this one, and for now I'm gonna leave it this one, just in case that there's something wrong with this theme. I can come back and activate this and see what happened with this one. So let's begin installing plugins. Okay, TutorMate, let's install that one. Okay, it will take a few seconds to load it up and make sure that everything is compatible and it's rolling it out. And by the way, Tutor LMS is coming out with the version 2.0, my bad. It's been one of the most waiting ones. I mean, I can tell you because I've been waiting for that version for a while. Okay, so here we go, Tutor started. You can take a look in general. So here are the colors if you want to modify anything on it, or you can just go to starter sites, and here are the sites that you can import. Some of them it will require you to have Elementor Pro. Okay, the other ones it won't probably require you to have it. So, but the one that I'm gonna import it today, it will be this one. Okay, so I'm obviously gonna use Elementor. I mean, Gutenberg is a good one. My site I have it with Gutenberg. Let me show you. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me cover my CSS. So here's my site, and it's been using Gutenberg. Okay, I like it. You know, it's always something. It's always good to learn something new. Okay, so here it goes. Here's the site. So we're gonna import with Elementor. That's important, and in here is gonna ask you to import it. There you go. It says the following plugins will be installed and activated. Demo if they're okay. Everything is good. So let's import. So now it will be, like it said, installing and activating the plugins. So for the WooCommerce, I don't really see the necessity that Tutor LMS has with WooCommerce. I already raised my concern. I wouldn't say a complaint because it's an option, and Tutor LMS, it's a great tool. So don't get me wrong, it's a great tool. I don't really like that it depends on so many paying tools like WooCommerce, Restrict Content Pro, and Pay Membership Pro. I don't like that. I request them. It would be better if you guys have your native payment option, like Lifter LMS, like where you collect payments with them instead of going anywhere else. It just says membership, and then boom, there you go. Create your plans, sell courses by itself, bundles, or by the entire site. Because what I'm doing now, it's for WooCommerce, a single course I'm using. Hold up, yeah, to sell single courses I'm using WooCommerce. To sell bundles, I'm using Restrict Content Pro, and to sell access to all the courses, I'm using Pay Membership Pro. So at my site, I'm using Pay Membership Pro. So let me double check. Let's see, premium access. Yes, there you go. So yeah, it's pay membership pro. I'm using it. So it's like I said, it's not bad, but it could be better. So that's why. And as a customer, there's always something to say in order to help the developer. I'm not insulting them. I'm not like questioning them. All I'm asking it's for something that it could be better for the entire community. Because I'm not asking them, oh, you know what, you shouldn't make this because I do need this, but it's just for me. So don't make for anyone else, but just for me. No, I'm suggesting and I'm actually asking them to do this for the entire community so everyone can take advantage. All right, so it seems like it had imported the site. Let's open it up in a new window. Oh, we have this one already open, but we decided to open a new one. Okay, 1 second. And here we go. You pretty much have an entire site done by itself. So there is nothing more complicated than complicate your life doing this thing. So everything is done. We're gonna make some adjustments, yes, but you don't really have to go crazy in order to make those adjustments. That's what I'm trying to make you understand that. For example, this is great. So in here, you already have the courses. So you don't have to go crazy looking every single where, oh, how can I do this? Oh, how can I fix that? Because it's already there. There you go, course list. Here's the course list. Just the way that I show you. Okay, subscription. Like I said, it will be better if they use something else. But let's go work. Let's go and work with what they have. Okay, so let's start with the course, with the course builder, with Tutor LMS. Okay, so let's refresh this one, and here we go, Tutor LMS. Courses, here are the courses. So how simple it's to create a course. Before we create a course, let's add all the plugins that we're gonna need in order to make this work 100% or the way that I want it to work. So in my opinion, you're gonna need a cache plugin. So you don't have to buy WP Rocket, you don't have to buy Swift Performance, you don't have to buy pay performance. You can start with light, I think it's light forms. Let's put a cache. All right, you can start with a free one. So don't expect and don't think that I'm telling you, oh, you have to buy one because you have to buy this one. I've been using it and you have to. No, it's up to you. Okay, so we have that one already. Perfect. So what I usually like to use too is a switcher. User switch. Why do you want to use this? Let me explain you why. Let's say that you have a website where you're selling services. For example, courses. Okay. And one of your clients says, listen, I'm having issues with my site. I'm having issues with the course because I cannot see anything at my end. Like, I don't know what you guys do, but I'm really disappointed to the fact that you guys are not helping me out. So with user switch, what you can do is you can literally switch it up with that, let's say, student. You're going to be able to see what he's seeing, it, what he does. And then you can tell him, listen, there's the issue. Because you're not going to, you can tell him that you check on his site or you can check his account. That will be the most, let's say, decent way of saying it. And then you can say, oh, this is where it could fix the problem. And then the problem will get fixed. One more thing. This plugin does not allow you to see or add any payment options like credit cards or anything like that. So in that case, you're safe with that. Okay? So let's go to Tutor LMS. Into settings. Okay? So Tutor LMS has a lot of options. So to start with it, into settings you have general. General, it will pretty much, it's gonna be focused into the main the main board, okay, which is the dashboard where the students will be seeing their plugins. I would like to leave the profile public. I want to make sure that they complete their profile. I don't need this. I don't need this unless you want them. It's up to you. It's like I said, it's up to you. Delete all data during installation. It's more like a personal option. Why? Because the student might get upset, or it doesn't need to be upset. It probably said, you know what, I'm done with this course, thank you, and I'm leaving. So he deletes his account. 2-3 days later, he sees that you upload a new video, and he said, oh, can I just reactivate my account? You know what, I think that I made a mistake, something happened. Okay, so if you do it in here, if you enable this one, he will have to do everything again. But if you leave it, some data will be saving. Spotlight mode, it's really important. What it does, it's pretty much make sure that the student, it's 100% focused into the course instead of laying around. Okay, the players, you can use YouTube, Vimeo. I don't use any of it. What I do, it's I embed my videos. Okay, the pagination, you have up to 20. It's up to you. Maintenance mode, you can put your entire site into maintenance mode while you're building it. So if you don't want to show the customers or whoever you have in the other site seeing what you're doing, you can just literally just put in maintenance mode and it's gonna pop it up. Let me do it. All right, enable. Let's copy this URL. Copy. Let's make sure that we save that. Okay, let's go to a different browser and let's put that URL. There you go. Under maintenance, sorry for the inconvenience, and you will be working in your site until it's done. Obviously, if you don't have a stage version in your hosting, which would be a great option too. Okay, so I'm not gonna do that. So this is one of the most important things that I see in the front end. Okay, let's go to courses. In courses, you can literally let Gutenberg editor use to be, you can use it to, let's say, edit your courses if you want to. Hide course product from shopping page. I would like to hide them. Enable disable course content access. Up to you. Auto-ready courses. It's up to you. When the user complete order is complete, they will be ready to roll course. Up to you. Strict mode. Up to you. There you go. I'll put a strict mode. Course pages. So in here you can select a page to display the courses. So we don't have it. What we're gonna do is we're gonna be creating one. Okay, so how many courses do you want per row? I want to get 2 courses. How many courses per page? 12 are fine. You want to enable the filters? Yes. What are the filters? The filters are pretty much the ones that are showing on the side of the course. Okay, so without the filters, you won't see any here. Let me see if I can activate them. Let's activate all of them. Okay, and let's save it. If I did it right. Oh no, this is custom. Okay, so I see what happened. Okay, let me deactivate everything again. So I want to make sure you guys understand how it works. Course filters. Okay, let's save it. And in here, you can literally do it like this. Go into pages. And in pages, you can create your own page, or you can go based on what Tutor LMS did it. In here, see, it's by what they set it. You can edit with Elementor if you want to, or you can create another page. Let's edit with Elementor. Okay. Seems like please create a new one. Recreate a kit. Okay, let's go. Let's go, Dora. Let's go. All right. There you go. It's just question of getting some gotcha deleted. Beautiful. Okay, so here we go. These are the filters that we had activated. See, it literally shrink the courses. Okay, let me go back because this was very important. Let's go to settings. Well, while this thing is loading, let me show you. Nothing changed, no info is missing. It's just the fact that the courses get smaller. So that's what when I said, oh, I would like to put 2, it's because of that I wouldn't like to have 3 in it. So let's go to courses. There you go. Enable filters. Same thing will happen in here. There you go. So if you want to edit, you can do the same thing over here. Let's see if it loads. Generate. There you go. Let's generate this one. Let's save it. Let's go back and refresh it. If it doesn't let us go through, we can just create another page and then we can start playing in there. Oh, there you go. So it did let us do it. Okay, so let's see what's this thing. Okay, so this is a custom one. Okay, so if you want to use it in your site, you can literally just copy this and use it. But the one that I was referring to, it was more like this. Okay, let me see what's the page name. Okay, so let's go over here and let's go right here. In here, let's go over here to pages. Let's add a new page. Okay, we're gonna add a new page. We're gonna name it courses. Why? Because we're not gonna use the one that it comes by default. Courses. Okay, so we're just gonna leave it like that. Template, you can do it full with template, or you can do a default template. I'm gonna leave it as a default. Okay, when it comes to it, as soon as it gets generated, what I'm gonna do, it's right here. It says course archive page. I'm gonna see if courses is in here. It's not in here, so let's refresh because the change didn't go through. Let's see right here, courses. Okay, so as soon as you hit courses, let me disable the filters. Okay, let's go into courses. Just let's take a view of front. So this is it without the filters. There's no filter right here, see? Okay, if you can make some adjustments if you want to, or you can do it like this. If you want to show the filters, enable course filters and all the way down there, save it. When you put a save it, it has to show you the adjustments that you make. 1 second, let me see. There you go. So a plugin, a gotcha plugin sometimes is a little tricky, so make sure that you clear it. Okay, so here are the options that you have. Okay, so that's what it stands there for. So let's assume that you did what I just showed you and you're 100% fine now. Let's go to the next option. Let me check something over here. Okay, the quiz, we'll check this later on. Okay, we can make the adjustments into the quiz section. Instructor, you want to make this a marketplace? Yes, you can make it. You can allow instructor to get register. Allow publishing a course. Yes. Become a instructor button. También, yes, you can add it too. And let's go into students. You want to add it. Show reviews and profile. You can do it. Show complete the courses. You can do it too. Okay, like I said, this isn't mandatory. Earning and commission, it's up to you. So here we go. When you have a marketplace, how much percentage are you going to charge to people that are actually working with you? Remember that they're not for you, they're working with you, because they win, you win. So if they don't get anything, you obviously are gonna get anything. So don't be too greedy when you want to do this, okay? Because people can go, oh, you know what, let's go 50-50 because it's my site, so let's do it. No, just leave it 80 for them and 20 for you, or you can even go to 10. It's up to you, okay? So we're not going to change anything here. So let's go to the next one. Withdrawals. How do you want them to withdraw? PayPal. You can do PayPal, bank transfers, okay? Style. What's the style? The style is pretty much the colors that you put into your Tutor LMS course, okay? So for example, if my site it's a green, so I'm gonna select the colors and I'm gonna put green in pretty much the entire builder, right? So I'm gonna leave it like this. Let me show you if I have that site actually running. Let me see, 1 second. Courses right here, and let me show you what I'm talking about. Let me see, where is it? There you go. This is the one. Sorry, the other one didn't have an info. So you see it's green right here, green right there. Okay, green, it's pretty much everywhere that you see it. So it reflects green every single way that you want to do it. Okay, so that's the main thing. Let's go back to the course. We're going to make this adjustment while I'm creating the courses. Monetization. In here it says WooCommerce. Yes, you can add more, like Paid Membership Pro too. I would love to add Paid Membership Pro. Why? Because WooCommerce is to sell a single course. Paid Membership Pro, it's to sell the whole site. So I would like to use Paid Membership Pro, but for now let's do this with WooCommerce. And here you can make the adjustment right here. So in here it says get Tutor LMS to extend email functionality and notification. Okay, that's more pro. If you want to do it, if you want to buy the pro version, it's a great option. It's up to you. But yes, that's pretty much offering you the email notification for the pro version, so you can actually make kind of campaigns if you want to call it. So let's add Paid Membership Pro. Okay, why? Because I'm going to be showing you Paid Membership Pro too. I'm not going to be adding Restrict Content Pro. Not a big fan of it. The UI, the layout's kind of off, if you want to call it like that. All right. So Paid Membership Pro. I'm not gonna lie to you, you're gonna have to spend for the pro version of Tutor LMS if you want to get the whole functionality. They're always on special. I mean, not always, but most of the time they're on special. Okay, so take advantage of it. So in here, the plugin was activated. So let's go into courses. Let's go into add-ons. Why into add-ons? Because in here you have the option to activate Paid Membership Pro to work and for Tutor LMS in order to sell courses, but you obviously need the pro version in order to do this. Okay, so let's upload the pro version. Okay, I'm not gonna be activating my license. I'm only gonna be using it without the license. Wow, where did it go? Okay, let's do it like that. Tutor started, Tutor Pro right here. Okay, and let's install. So while I install this, things will change. There you go. Let's activate it, and you're gonna see that everything back there into the add-on section, it's available. Okay, let's go into add-ons. Okay, and body press. If you want a body press, calendar is a good option. Content drip is good. Enrollments, it's a good option. If you want to sell Google Classrooms too, great book. And here we go. Paid Membership Pro is activated. Push notification, it's a great thing. Quiz, import and export, assignments. I usually go with everything that it has to do with my site, like multi instructors. Pre-requires, there you go, reports. This is if you want to check the reports, and it also has Zoom integration. In here, it has a WooCommerce subscription. It creates kind of bundles. I'm not a big fan. I'm sorry, but I can lie saying, oh, it's the greatest thing, but it's not, according to me. Okay, so now that we have activated in here, we're gonna go into settings, and in settings, you're gonna have to go into monetize, and in here, you're gonna have to pay. Put a paid membership pro, save it, and let's enable notifications too. Okay, when you put a save in, we can actually, I'm just making sure that everything is clear. Let's clear it out, everything. Purge all. Okay, so now we can start building our course. How hard is to build a course? It's really simple. I know that it's taking a little longer than usual. Why? Because I want to make sure that you understand and you get it, what I'm doing and what I'm pretty much telling you in going through. Okay, so let's go into create a new course. In here, these are some of the courses that are already there. Okay, so don't get me wrong, you can edit the courses they have it, which will be so much easier if I just edit these ones, or I can add my own and show you, which I'm gonna be doing. So let's go back. Let's add a new course, and this course is gonna be Tutor LMS 2022. Okay, here are what you have. You can put a little description if you want to right here. Let me see if I put okay, let's assume that I need this ones. Okay, wow, this thing is gonna be a very explicit course. All right, so we're back. Let's assume just pass a match. There you go. This is the course. Okay, what category is it? I'm gonna put a new category. It's gonna be called LMS. Okay, make sure that you are into it. Okay, there you go. You can do tags too. I can do it like this, up to you. Okay, like I said, this is up to you. Make this course public if you want to. I'm gonna leave it the way that it is. You can literally give another little descriptions of it. Not gonna touch it. General content drip. This is if you want to schedule your course to be available in certain days, okay, or certain times. In here you can attach private files. Okay, there you go. This is what I'm gonna tell you. I personally don't like attaching anything in my course because what it does, it overloads the hosting. It charges tools that you don't really need it. Okay, and storage, like I said, that you don't need it. So I will avoid that one. Into topics, here's the option to create it, and here's how simple you can literally create a course. So you can put it welcome, okay, and add a topic. You're gonna be like, okay, just welcome and add a topic. Yes, because I'm gonna create a lesson on the topic. It says welcome to the course. Okay, so welcome to the course. You can literally give another little description if you want to. You don't have to, but if you want to, you can just, you know what, let's give it a little description. There you go. Upload a future file. I don't do it. What I do, I embed the code. I don't usually use my hosting for anything. Okay, so where am I gonna get the code from? So let's gonna go back here, and one of my courses, well, 1 second, even though that it was in Spanish, I think that I will still work it out. Let me see. I'm trying to look for the one. Okay, let's go with this one. Okay, Badu TV, it's a great option if you want to host your videos. I'm just saying. I'm not telling you to buy it, but it's a great option. Alright, so let's go over here. Let's copy, because that's the one that we're gonna embed, and we're gonna paste it right here. And I just realized something that I'm not gonna tell you until you say something. Okay, where is it? Let's go back to Badu. Let's kill the volume because I don't want to. And let's see, this video, it's 5 minutes and 27 seconds. So the same thing, let's add it. You know what, let me get rid of this ones. Okay, 5 minutes and 27 seconds. There you go. I don't see the point of adding the zeros when you don't really need it, but that's what they do. Okay, so let's update the lesson, and you have a lesson on the course. Simple as that. If you want to, you can add more lessons, more quiz. I will show you how to do a quiz, but that's how simple it is. So we're missing something here that's really important: the future image. So the future image, pretty much the face of the site, so you do need that one. Okay, let me see if I can find one. All right, let's go with this one, the one that I'm using in my private course in tutorial in Udemy. Okay, so you have your course ready to launch. So when it saves, we can check the front. Let's open it up in a new tab. There you go. This is it. This is how the course looks like. Okay, here you go. You can start playing it, and before you start playing it, I'm pretty sure that there's gonna be an error. There you go. Why? Because Badu TV, what it does is it blocks the hosting, so it whitelists the hosting. So let me go back and let's see. Sometimes it takes a few seconds in order to get a whitelisted. Sometimes take a while. Okay, you know what? Let's go over here. Let's try to make it faster. Domain. There you go. And let's paste it. Let's add. Okay, there you go. Should be good. Let's go back into my course. Well, it will take. Let me see if I clear it out. Let me purge. See if it clears. All right, it's gonna take a few minutes if we want to say. Okay, so but in here, these colors. Okay, these colors, all of these colors can be modified. Okay, so how do you do that? Let's go into color. Let's go with this color. Okay, let's copy this color and let's go back. I'm not gonna move this one. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into this tab and then make sure that it's save it into settings, and in settings we're gonna go into style. Okay, primary. Let's start with that one. Okay, let's copy because I'm gonna apply to most of it. Okay, it says primary hover, text colors. I'm gonna leave it the way that it is. Light colors, the buttons. Okay, so for now, let's just leave it the way that it's right now, and let's refresh this page. Okay, let me hold up. Let me purge again. There you go. Look at the colors. Okay, you change the color. See, and here it changes too. So that's how you pretty much custom your, let's say, your team or your site the way that you want. Okay, beautiful. Same thing applies right here. Look at it. Okay, so that was the main purpose of having it, the Tutor LMS style, because you can literally style to anything that you want. Okay, so let's go back in here into the courses because we already created a lesson, but we're gonna jump a little bit forward and we're gonna go into the memberships. Why into the memberships? Because it's really important. Okay, let's purge again, and you will be like, okay, but what time are you going to be creating the front end? The front end, in my opinion, it's the greatest thing, because you do need to buy attention. But if you have nothing to sell in the back end either, where are you going to be selling it? So let's go with a yearly plan. Okay, this is Pay Membership Pro. Okay, yearly plan. How much you want initial charge them? 100. After the first year, it's gonna go to 200. And here, let's go with years. Okay, beautiful. And down here, because we activate it in the back where it says monetize, it will pop it up this section, Tutor LMS content settings. You can, like I say, you can give it to the full website, or you can do it by categories. If you don't want to give it access to the course that I just did it, you can just delete it. Or if you want to give access to everything, full membership. That's it. Sometimes I do giveaways for a free course, so what I do is I add another membership and I call a free membership, and then I go down here with that membership and just put it by categories, and then I select the one that I need. Okay, and I usually create like welcome membership or free promotion or whatever I want to do. Okay, so here's the yearly plan. So it's nice, easy, and simple. If you see the front end of the course, or if you see the front end of the site, you might think that it's ready to start selling it. Not unless that you put the payment method. So the payment method has to be activated in order to sell it. Okay, so there you go. Get enrolled. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so let's go with this one and pick a plan. We just created one plan, which is this one. So let's buy it now. When you click buy, it doesn't have anywhere to go. Why? Two reasons. First of all, we haven't generated the pages for Pay Membership Pro, and second of all, we haven't set up the payment methods. So we're gonna go into pages. We're gonna go back here and then generate pages for me. I don't want to do it. If you want to do one-on-one, go ahead. You can do that. All right. Make sure that you save the settings. Okay. So let's go up front, and you can try to do it now. Hold up. It should do it. Let me clear it out. Okay. In here, it says that I'm already logged in. So let's copy this one. This is the URL for that one. And let's open it up in a different tab. Okay, there you go. Here we go. It says a payment giveaway must be set up before payment process. Okay, so how do you do that? With Pay Membership Pro, I use Stripe. So payment getaway. Okay, you go back into Pay Membership Pro. In here, Stripe, you can put a live site and connect to your Stripe account. When you put your account in here, it's gonna let you connect it. Okay, let me see. Why? Because, like I said, it's your account. Hold up. I'm not gonna, you know what? Let's do it. And then I will cover it up this section. Okay. Let's go. Hopefully that's the right password. And then it's gonna, oops, no, it's not the right one. Okay, so now what it's gonna ask me, it's gonna ask me the verification code from Google Authenticator. Google Authenticator, it's a great option. Try to have it, and it's free. It's kind of ugly, to be honest with you. Well, it does the work. That's all that it matters. There you go. You're ready. I mean, you obviously need to have your Stripe account. If you have it, it's right here. Just connect it. Okay, when you connect that, everything is gonna be nice and smooth. You're gonna have payment methods. Okay, you can enable this one if you want to, and this one. But remember, now you have the option to sell courses and get paid for it. So let's clear it out over here, purge again. Let's go in here and let's see if that error goes away. There you go, the error went away. How come? Because you have an option to actually make the payment right here. There you go. You can literally add it right here. Beautiful, nice and easy. Make sure they fill this up and then just add it. We can test it out later in a free course, or let's say with a coupon. Okay, so that was it for the payment option. So now what we can do, we can go back and take a look to the Tutor LMS courses, but we're gonna create some quiz. So let's go in here. All right, let's see if this course, let's see if Badu TV, let me unblock the URL. No, sorry, it says it's not unblocked yet, so it might take a few more minutes in order to play. So hopefully it's done by the time that we're done with this tutorial. Okay, so let's go back to courses. Okay, in courses, we're gonna go into quiz. Okay, let's delete this one because I was just trying to do something. There you go. Let's add a quiz, and you're gonna name it Tutor LMS. If you want to, you can name it however you want to call this quiz. I'm on the okay, there you go. Save and next. Add a question. So recommended hosting, let's put it recommended hosting. Okay, there you go. What type of question is it? I'm gonna put it in multiple choice. Requires an answer. Yes, it does. Answer, WP Engine. Okay, that's one. Add another option. Big Papa. Big Papa. Okay, let's add. You can actually add that one, text, and image. So it has a lot of things in here. So it's not only one thing. That's what I like it. So let's add another one. Name hero. Okay, and one more in order to make sure that this thing it's ready. GoDaddy. Okay, so you have the questions already asked, so you have to select which one of these ones it's the right answer, meaning that it's multiple choice. You can go like this. All right, that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna put save and continue. Okay, and in here you see it has multiple choices. Beautiful. Let's add another question. Question number 6. Let's put it best LMS. All right, just messing around. The answer is require, and in here you have to select which one is the best LMS. You can put a single choice. Okay, and it will load it up too. Let's put a Tutor LMS. Okay, perfect. The same thing as we did it before. We're gonna save the answer and we can add more options. Okay, learn dash. Okay, which is a good tool too. The only thing that I don't like, it's the back. It's kind of ugly. The back end, they don't listen though. So let's put a private LMS. Okay, so we have those 3 options. So you have to select the same thing, the one you want to use it. Beautiful. And one more question, the last question that we're gonna do for this quiz. best videos. Let me brag a little bit about it. Okay, and let's put it right here. True or false? Answer is required, and you can literally just do it right here. There you go. True or false? Beautiful. Description. You can make a description if you want to. It's up to you. Like I said, it's not mandatory. You can cancel it too. So let's go back here again into the quiz. One second. Well, let's save this one for now. I gotta make sure that everything is running 100% before I actually show you something. Well, let's see right here. Quiz is this one. Okay, Tutor LMS, beautiful. Let's go with this one first. I gotta make sure that it requires an answer. Okay. Let's go with this one. I gotta make sure that it requires an answer. Okay. And let me go with the third one. Question 7. Best videos. Oh, nothing actually changed here. This is a true or false. Okay, so in here you can add a true or false, whatever you want to do it. It's up to you. Put it if you want to, then that's it. Save and continue. Best videos. There you go. You can do does WP Phoenix has good videos? No. Is okay. There you go. Here, if you want to put a description, it's up to you. I'm gonna leave it like that. And this one, I'm obviously gonna put it true. Okay, so you have everything set on here. You can time it up if you want to, or if you just don't want to time them up, you can leave it like that. I'm gonna make sure that they only have one attempt. They only answer one. Okay. In here, like I said, let's give them 2 minutes. Okay, let's save this. Beautiful. Now we can just close it out. Make sure that we upload. After we upload, we're gonna come back here and then we're gonna refresh this page, and there you go. Tutor LMS test, 2 minutes. Okay, but as soon as we start taking it, this thing is gonna be ready to go. So remember, when you have it, as soon as you start, you have to finish. So let's start the quiz. 3 questions. Recommended hosting: WP Engine, Name Hero. Okay. Best LMS: Tutor LMS. Okay. Is it true that WP has the best videos? You can put a yes or no, but let's put a yes. So submit quiz. So here is the answer. Here's what we have done it. We pass. Simple as that. We pass, and then what will happen, it's this thing is gonna go back into the dashboard. Okay. But let's go over here. I wanna add a membership into my account so I can count. So let's go into users. You can actually do this too if you want to. You can add a membership to you, to yourself, or to anybody from here. Membership level, the yearly expires, no. Send the username about email changes. You can send it. Okay. and let's update. Okay, by just doing that, I have access to the entire course. Perfect. Let's see. There are a few more options that I have to share with you, but if you go back, while I was back here, I just want to show you quiz attempts. This is the one that I attempted 3 questions and I pass. Okay, so you can check anything that you want in here, like the reports. It will show you how many courses I have, questions, instructors. Like I said, I'm going up and down because it has a lot of things. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the course that I'm selling it. Why? Because I wanna take it. So let's go into courses. Okay, and then I'm gonna buy. Oh no, it's already into my into my system, the membership though. So hold up, click on the wrong one. There you go. It's already in it. You see, it says enroll now. Back on time, it says get enrolled. Let's go put enroll now, and the payment option just went away because I did it manually. Okay, so the next option that we have it in here, because we already did this, so this thing should be great and it should be 100% ready for us. So let's see if we can open it up, the front end. Why? Because in the front end you will be able to see the options that you have to check your pages. Okay, let's go into my dashboard. Beautiful. While I go into my dashboard, it's gonna pop it up the courses that I'm subscribed to. One more thing, I'm not sure if it's gonna pop it up the quiz that we just did, and the reason why is because we just did it. So, and then I enroll it. Let me see my quiz attempts. Oh, there you go, it's right here. Okay, purchase history, I don't have any purchase history, so I'm pretty sure that it's not gonna pop it up anything. Announcements, there you go, I don't have any announcement. But let's say that I want to make an announcement. Okay, I want to notify all the students of your course. What you can do is you can do it from here, or you can do it from the back end. Where? Right here, announcements, and in here you can just add a new announcement. Which course do you want to use it, or where do you want to make the announcement? I want to make the announcement the course that I should do. Okay, new tasks has been. Now you know what, let's put it a new lesson was added to Tutor LMS 2022. Summary, you can make a description, you can do whatever you want in here. Okay, so it's up to you where you want to put it. You're gonna make it a publish, and simple as that. There you go. See, all you did it is to make it a publish. How do you know where did it go? So we're gonna go back in here, we're gonna go into courses. Okay, and that announcement is gonna be into my courses, where I'll show you in a second. Let's say that I go here, Tutor LMS, scroll down, and here is it, resources, gradebook. Okay, announcements. A new lesson was added to Tutor LMS 2022. If you have activated the notifications, it will pop it up right here saying that you have a new announcement. Okay, and it's really cool because, like I said, it will literally just tell you that you have another one. You can do it here, question and answers. So question and answers, it's a pretty good option too. So how can you do that? The same thing as we did the course up front. continue the course. Okay, and in here we can add a question. Question 1, help with quiz, an example. Okay, send this thing to the professor. The same thing, it comes over here. Okay, we're gonna reload it, and here you go, Q&A, help with quiz, and you can literally answer from here. Help. Okay, and place the answer. Now it's gonna go over here, and the same thing is gonna happen. I mean, no, not this one. 1 second. I think that I went to the wrong one. Okay, hold on. There you go. It should take me to the right one. Okay, so let's continue with the course. FAQ. There you go. Help cannot be provided. That's how simple it is. If you want to go back here, okay, you can check it in here too. The same thing is going to happen. Question. Okay, there you go. You can read it, or you can just delete it. So this is what it is for this section, basically. Like I said, it's a really intuitive, like everything. It's building your own stuff. Okay. So how can you go to the next step? So now that you do know how to build stuff, where to build it, where to place it, how to place it, the next step will be make it work out. How do you want to make it work out? Make it public. Make it people buy a product. So you can buy it the way that I did it, or you can literally go like this. Okay, into WooCommerce. If you want to sell single products, I'm doing this because of a tutorial purpose, but I wouldn't have WooCommerce and Pay Membership Pro in the same site. So doing the same thing. So you can put it like this: Tutor LMS files, an example. Okay, make sure that it's virtual. Okay, well, for now, let's add it right here. LMS, okay, because we have to deactivate something from this section. So let's go back here, and we're going to select the way that we want to monetize our site. So let's go into settings. Under settings, we're going to go to WooCommerce. Beautiful. We're going to go back here, and let's refresh it. For Tutor LMS, you see what's the regular price? 200, sales price 100. This is it. This is it. This is all that you have to do. If you want to put a picture, up to you. You don't have to. Yes, you want to. There you go. I'm gonna put that one, and I'm gonna update this thing. Okay. So just keep in mind that Pay Membership Pro went away, so this thing took over the courses. Okay, so let's go over here, which is courses. Into courses, we're gonna go to Tutor LMS 2022, and in here we're gonna select the product. Tutor LMS, this is a paid product. Let's go. Let's put this thing back in place. Okay, let's open it up in a new tab. Why? Because the cache might be saved into your website. There you go. Tutor LMS, you see it has $100 now. This one has $200. Everything changed because WooCommerce took off. Okay, so the same thing. You have to make sure that everything it's done right. But in here, in order to pay, they actually have to be registered first in order to join this thing. Okay, so this is how simple and easy it is to actually add it. All right. So now the best part out of everything, it's the front end. So the front end has different options. Why do you want to go crazy with the front end? As a UI student, what I have realized it's that people don't actually really buy by what you say. It's buy by what they see. So the best that it can has to be done. All right. So let's go up front. Here we go. Do you need any of it? I don't know. Up to you. So you want to browse course, okay? So we're gonna get rid of the hero section. How do we get rid of this hero section? All right, so now that you have this, you have two options. It's pretty much to replace it or just to use it. If you want to replace it, all you gotta do is just click up here. It says edit with Elementor, right? And then what's gonna happen is that the system is gonna load it up, the page builder, and it's gonna let you use it. So you actually are gonna be able to replace everything that you wanted from here. We can do that, or we can just add a new hero section. So let's replace this one for now. So if you want to replace the box, click on the top right here. There's a section, go to box, and if you click it in here, you can remove the background. Okay, if you want to put a gradient in the as a background, you can also load it from here. Okay, you can check the location that you want to add the gradient. So if you want a 50-50, you can go like this. Okay, the angle, how do you want it to go? I don't usually go in linear. I usually go in radial. Okay, it's up to you. It doesn't really look that great, but if you add like an image, it will change a little bit. All right, so everything, like I said, that you can do in here, it's pretty cool. It's pretty easy. So don't be afraid of using anything in here, because let's go back. Let's add the image that it was before. Okay, let's look for the image. Where are you, lady? Okay, you know what, let's see it's too small to be a hero. Okay, let's go with this one again. Beautiful. Or you know what, let me add one of the cores. Let's say, there you go. But you are like, okay, but it's too light, so there is no difference between them and the light, I mean, in the text. You can also add some background in here if you want to. There you go. So if you want to add that, it all depends on the colors that you are selecting. So make sure that you select the color palette, so you can actually change it to the way that you want. So in this case, I cannot discuss what you want to do because everyone is different. So I probably like black and you probably like blue. So but the concept applies to every single one of it. So let's go with black. Okay, black and red. So if you want to use those two colors, I'm not saying that you have to, I'm just making the assumption that you want to use those two colors. So you can literally do it from here, and then you can start working it out. Okay, can you change the text? Yeah, everything you can change everything here, so you don't have restrictions for the text. Let me show you something. Okay, you can go like this. So let me add this in order to make it the text. Okay, you can change this one. What kind of text do I use? I use popping. Popping, it's the style that I use in my text 99% of the time. So that's the one that I have right here. If you want to increase this, you can do it. Let's go with 75. Okay, let's move this one a little bit over here. There you go. This is how it will look like. If you want to take a look at the front, make sure what are the changes that we have done it. You can always preview this one too. Hold on, it's saving. As soon as it will save it, it's gonna let me pop it up. There you go. And it will be loading into a new page. There you go. Like I said, and everybody has different creativity, so it's up to you. What do you want to show? What do you want to transmit? One thing that I will suggest you, it's that anything that you do, always think on the customers, don't think on you. Okay, that was one of the main things that I had learned in pretty much the class that I'm taking it, that it's not what you want, it's what they need. So in here, the space, see the space, I'll say it's a little bit too big, so we can always get it. All right, let's go with 30, 32, 31, and same thing over here. Let's go with 40. Okay, so you can leave it like that if you want to. Like I said, you can do whatever you want with this page. Everything it's been done for you with the starter kit in this section. So if you want to see if it's mobile friendly, you can always come over here, okay, and take a look to it. Let's take a look. Let's see how we can fix that. All right, there you go. See, the white space is still too big. So even though for the regular section was a little bit too off. So, but if you wanna get this into the mobile section, all you can do is come up here, go into responsive, and in here you can literally get rid of this one if you want to, or just hide it in mobile. So if you want to hide it in mobile section, you go right here, go to advanced and responsive, and here it says hide it on mobile. You can just hide it in mobile. See, it went with lines on it. So as soon as you click, you put the apply on it, it's going to change it. So let's refresh this one. 1 second. You know what? Let me open it up again. So just to show you that this is being taken out. One more thing, these projectors, they're not 100% accurate, so always test in a live phone. If you have like anything that you're actually using it, that would be better. Okay, so don't go based on what you see it in here. Sometimes they, like I said, they're a little off, but so far, but just by doing that, you have the full front page done. So if you want to create another one, you can do it, but like they do a great job with this thing. So let's make sure that all the other sections are done. So let's go back. Okay, so let's assume that everything is done here. So let's go into this. Let's go back to the mobile dashboard. All right, so one thing that I like to do into my courses is to use what's called the load animations. I love loaded files. I don't know why, but I know that they're time consuming, but if you can actually do it, you can go for it. Okay, so let's create our own home page. All right, home 2. Why? Because we already have home 1. In the default template right here, you can go into element full width, which is going to take the whole space of the page. If you have any image to add it in here, you can do it as a feature image. This is good for the SEO. All right, so let's publish. All right, nothing is going to be ready, so what you got to do is go to edit with Elementor, and as soon as you click edit with Elementor, things are going to start coming like this. All right, some people like to work in a canvas mode. A canvas mode, it's really simple. You can come over here, it says settings, and you can go to Elementor Canvas. What it does, it kills the header. so you don't see the header at all, so you have more space to work with it. Just be careful with it, because sometimes the canvas mode, it can be on over the image that you don't want to. So if you're not going to put a transparent, I will just work with the full width, right? So right here, and here you go. And another thing, you know what, for this section, let me go back into the page, because I'm going to show you something that I skip. You can also change the way that it looks. There you go. Start the page, sidebar, footer. You can change it in here, no sidebar. Okay. You can disable title, disable header, enable transparent header, or disable footer. So let's enable transparent header. All right, and let's take a look to it after we have enabled that, because I do think that there should be like something like a fusion between the header and the main image. So let's take a look. There you go. What you can do now, it's if you think that it's too light, that the menu section is too light, you can also change it out the colors on the top. Or like I said, this was just an example that I was doing it. Okay, but in the scroll down, you see in the scroll down, the menu changed colors, so it's more to reflect what you have on the top of it. So let's go back into the page that we were creating. In here, we're gonna add 2 sections. Okay, this is not the main home page. We're just creating another one. So in here, what we're gonna add text. Okay, so let's add a heading. Let's put a welcome like that, and let's double check that it comes out the way that you want. All right, so here you go. So you don't want this color, I mean, unless you want to do it, but my colors are gonna be the school colors that I'm selecting. It's yellow and blue. So let's go over here. If you want to text this one, the text I will leave it for the end, because let me add an image first. So go up here, let's go to styling, and in styling you're gonna add a background, an image. Why do you want to add an image? Because I want to start adding the text already, so the text will become a fusion into the site, so I don't have to go back and forward, just adding image at the end of it and making sure that I have to change every single color after. So I'm gonna add this hero section, the image as a background. Okay, as soon as it loads, and I pretty much select this image based on the current situation that we're going through. All right, let me add some. For now, let's add some space here. Space. You can always get rid of this later on. This is just to make the image bigger. Okay, there you go. Beautiful. So we can work with this one. Position default. It says attachment. I will put it fix and scroll. See, the image doesn't move. Or you can do scroll too. It will move. So I'll put fix, repeat, not repeat, size, cover. So I want to make sure that the image covers everything. The reason why is because if I leave as a default, it's going to take me the section that it was pretty much zoom in. So but if I go into here, you can go into auto, but I wouldn't go there. So I would just go to cover, because you want to cover the whole thing, right? So like while you're there, then you can start working on this one. But one more thing that I'm going to be doing, I'm going to create an overlay into this section. So like I said, let's add a blue. Okay. This is, let me see. It was okay. Let's add this blue color 1. Why do I add blue color 1? Because I'm actually adding that color so I can use in the future. All right, if I want to create a gradient, I'm gonna add yellow in here. So you'll be like, why yellow? Because yellow and blue, believe me or not, they do make a great contrast. It's more like brownish. So let's go there here. You know what, let's go with yellow. And you can add it, like I said, you can play with any colors that you want. You don't have to use my colors if you don't want to, but if you want to use it, go for it. There you go. Oops, we went the other side, but I still like this color, so let's put it red color 2. Okay, so in here everything looks fine, but I want to leave some of the background. I want to see it reflected. So how can I go with it? So you pretty much can create the opacity like this. Let's go into 50. Here, see, when you move this, it pretty much moves the line because it's liner. So you can move the angle too if you want to. There you go. It's still a fusion there. So if you can barely see it, but there's still a fusion right there. Okay, so but this color, it's not creating the fusion. So okay, so we're gonna leave it like that. Text color, we're gonna go with white. So let's go over here. White. Welcome to. There you go. I'm gonna go like this. No, so we're just gonna put a welcome. Hold up. Yes, because this is not the main title. There you go. Welcome. Beautiful. Let's go under typography. Poppings. I don't know why, but I like poppings for everything. So every site that I make, it's created with popping. Let's go with a 25. All right, if you want to get this thicker, you can go right here. Oh, I'm sorry, right here. There you go. Weight, or you can put the style too, how you want it. Italic, blick, or default. I'll go default. I'll go with 600 because if you go to 900, that's too thick. So go to 600 or 400. Let's go with 400 because we're gonna make the other section thicker. So add another one. Okay, there you go. And let's put my slogan. Let's learn together. There you go. You're like, okay, but that one, it's too small. Yes, the same thing that you apply with the other one, you can apply it right here. Style, okay, and white, and go over here into typography. You can do the pop-ins if you want to. You don't have to, but it's up to you. Size, you can select how big you want this thing at. Okay, let's learn together. Okay, weight, it's 600. You can go with 900 if you want to. Let's see, 800. Let's go with 600. Okay, so 600. But if you see, this thing's a little bit off, so you can do you can literally add some margin if you want to, and some padding. So it's up to you. What do you want to do? What do you want to see? This is a padding. Look at it. Every single move that you make, it pretty much goes with it. Okay, there you go. So because what you're trying to create is pretty much like a little let's say fusion between those two. Welcome. Well, there's something that it doesn't make sense right here. Why? Because it says welcome. Let's start together. To Okay, so let's go like here. Why? Because I didn't realize that it was like that. Welcome to Escuela Phoenix. Let's go over here. Let's go to text. Welcome to. Okay, so one more thing. Let's say that you made the adjustments and you cannot select the back from here because you made the fusion there. So you can either go right here, all right, and you can do the same thing like you did it before with this ones. Look, see? You can do that one too. It's up to you. Or you can do this one. Okay? So there is, like I said, there is no really difference between those two. There you go. I'm just showing you some basic stuff though, so that it can literally be done at your end by yourself. But you cannot reach the back of it. Okay, so you make the adjustment. There is the box on the top of the other, so there is no way to reach it. You can literally go down here, navigator, and it's gonna let you go wherever you want to go, and it will highlight it too. As you can see, look at the boxes. All right. So if you want to change there, it says welcome to. There you go. And now in here, let's do it like this. We can create some buttons. I'm gonna create some buttons. So in order to do that, just this is how simple it will be. Drag and drop a button. Okay. The color of the button is going to be blue based on the one that we had it. So let's add a text. Let's put it right here. Check courses if you want to. Okay. Let's go in styling, typography, always poppings. Okay, weight's fine. Let's go in here. And there you go. That's the color that I want to add. I'm also going to add some radius. I usually add 30. That's the one that I like adding. If you can add borders if you want to. It's up to you. Look at it. You can also do this to make the padding a little bigger. So you can duplicate this one if you want to do it. There you go. So you have two sections right there. So how do you move that to the other section? So that's the question. So how do you actually put them on a line, like one next to the other one? All right, so to answer the question, you pretty much have to go right here, go to this content style advanced, go to advanced, scroll down, it says positioning and width. You can put it in style. Okay, same thing with this one, with the next one. You're gonna apply the same thing. Okay, inline. There you go. If you want to add some padding between those two, you can do it. What you want to do, there you go. It's up to you. You can move a little bit to the center, but I would suggest you to keep the line straight with the text. Why? Because those are one of the rules that you have to apply when you're doing a design. All right, so that's where you pretty much have the header section. So let's update and let's take a look in another page. All right, so let's close this one. So this is what it comes with Tutor LMS. We just change the background, okay? And this is the one that you will be doing if you want to, okay? You can still make some space there if you want to, okay? So you can add loader files. I will add a loader file right here if I wasn't using the background, meaning that I'm using the background. I don't really want to use any loader file in it. So that's why I'm avoiding that kind of stuff. So you can, like I said, the overlay is good, but you can still make some adjustments to it. There you go. I like that one. That's what I like. That's perfect like that. There you go. I like that. I don't know why, but I want to keep it. There you go. Let's get a little lighter. There you go. Let's go with this. Okay, so you can add more sections here if you want to. The same thing that you applied with the previous one, you can do it. So you want to add boxes, you want to anything you want to add to it, you can do it from here and right here. So you can, let's change the text. All right, let's put it right here. The slogan. Let's learn. Let's go right here. Let's learn together. And that's what I usually do. Let's do it now. Okay. So the sizing, you can do it again, make the changes. Okay, well let me do something right here, because in the styles, transformation, application, okay, capitalize. There you go. I want to leave it like that. Let me go into the navigator. In here, you can change that or get rid of it. Take the first step to follow the header. Take the first step. Let's learn together, and let's do that now. Let's go over here into the text section. Okay, there you go. Let's go to typography. Let's go down to 80. Beautiful. If you want to put the background image as fixed, it should be good. Let me add some more sections right here. Some more image. You can upload the image that you want to add if you want to, or you can simply use some little icons. See how big that image is? You can always make it smaller. There you go. That's how small the image is, and you can even make it smaller than that. Okay, so I'll go with this. If you want to add it right here, obviously. If you don't want to add it right here, you don't have to do it in here. So let's get rid of this one, and let's add a new section right here. You don't have to copy what they give you with the with Tutor LMS. So let's go right here, and let's add an image. Okay, there you go. Let's go. Let's select the image that I already upload. This image are from Flaticon, so you can give them credits if you want to. I'm not gonna use them. I'm just using for this tutorial. After this, I'm gonna be deleting them. Alright, so what you can do is duplicate. There's 3 sections, and delete these 3 sections. 1, 2, and 3. Right? In here, you're obviously going to get a different image. Okay. And let me search for another one. Let's go support. Let's go with this one. All right, just download it. Right here, and let's get rid of this one. let's upload this one, the one that I just downloaded. Beautiful. And then it's gonna go up front. Why did I pretty much duplicate this one if I was gonna delete it? The reason is because I was gonna delete it, but I was trying to keep the same let's say size. Okay, you can also add a text if you want to. There you go, just add a little text. Let's go right here, let's put it 100 courses. Same thing, you can duplicate this one. Let's go over here, let's right here. Okay, let's go to styling. You can use the blue color if you want to, if you want to go with your academy, or you can create another one. All right, I mean, by obviously respecting the typo. There you go, standardize 100 courses. Beautiful. Let's make this one smaller. Let's go with 27. That should be good. Okay, and let's add a text, some text down here too, and then we're gonna duplicate this one and send it to the other two. Okay, so let's say that you add the text. Beautiful. Let's center the text. I mean, I get it, but I don't really get it. When you're doing a design, they usually want you to frame the text on one side, like to keep it a text on one side. But I do see that most of the websites, they have text like this. So let's go with the most of it. And let's set a button. Let's go over here, same thing, centerize, more details. Let's add in an icon. No. Okay, pointing this one to this one. I want it after. Okay, let's go right here. Let's change the background. Let's go with this color. The same thing would apply for the radio, 30. And if you want to make it bigger, it's up to you. We're gonna follow this one. So let's see what this one is. 18. This one's good. There you go. So that's how pretty much gets done with this section. So you can duplicate and duplicate. There you go. I made a little boo-boo. You can literally just go right here. Let's get rid of this one. There you go, and change this one. But let me get rid of this space. Let's go into the membership. A membership right here. Let's add it. 3 plans. Let's add it. And for the chat, support 24/7. There you go. Let's add some spacing right here. To make it simple, I would just add space. It will add there, right? Or you can go like this and add another section, and you can put a space. Because sometimes when you're adding too much of the when you add, let's say, too many adjustments, the website will actually become kind of clunky after a while. There you go. So let's update, and then the changes are going to be going through the front end, and as soon as it's done, it's going to reload it. There you go. So this is how the website is coming out so far. I'm sorry it's taking a little bit longer than usual, but I mean, it works. It looks good the way that I think it looks good. Now let's add another section. In here, we're gonna add this section. We're gonna add a header. Always follow and respect, like I said, the text alignment, all right? So you can put the latest courses, okay? The same thing, apply the color, okay? You don't have to change the size if you don't want to, but I would suggest you to change the typo because it's popping. Beautiful. Okay, and here let me give you some hold up 1 second. Let's see, this is what I'm talking about. You can either put the space or you can go like this, so it's up to you. Same thing applies for this one. If you want to move, okay, we'll go like this. Something that it's really simple and a little relevant. Okay, and let's add another section. And here we're gonna put, let's look for tutor or courses. Let me see if it's available. Course list. Okay, and here is gonna pop it up the course that you have if you have anything. There you go. There are the courses. Simple and the way that you actually want it. So how many courses do you want to display? And here is displaying 6 per page. I just want to do 3. All right, there you go, only 3. Classic, you can go with a card style. You can go with stock, and you can go with overlayer. I like overlayer, and I like the stocks option, but it doesn't work for every single website. So let me tell you that. So for this one, let's go with the stock one. All right, animation hover. That means that when you go over, show the image. Yes, you can go and measuring, and it's gonna make everything different. No, there you go. I don't want to keep it like that. All right, you can get rid of a few items here, and in here it will tell you what you can get rid of it. Pagination, numbers if you want to. Just go 1. Enroll button if you want to. There you go. This thing will do everything for you. But I'm not gonna do the pagination, so let's get rid of that one. Okay, so and let's give some space right here. Beautiful. How do you know how much you want to put it there? It's pretty much based on what you put in the top, or if you think that it's better, you can do. So if you want to see how much, you put it 39 in the top, so you can go right here too. Oh shoot, let's go back. There you go. Beautiful. Second, let me get rid of this one. If you want, you can go like this. You're pretty much applying the same thing both sections. Let's update it and let's take a look to the front page. And while it loads, there you go. You have a full, not a full, but a half of the page. All right. You can do a different design too if you want to. But you can go, it's in here, because It's attractive, but I don't really see that. So let's get rid of this one. Okay, so the text, let's line in the center. Same thing with the top one. Let's go over here. Let's get rid of that one. All right. Let's see how it looks without that one. All right. So this ones, you can line them in the center, or you can just simply get rid of them. So it's up to you. Let's get rid of this one. There you go. And positioning with default. There you go. You're obviously going to need some space in here in order to fill this up. So you can put in the space in the bottom if you want to. Just go like this. I usually like to show the main home screen with a little more from the bottom. So let's go with 150, and let's duplicate this one. Let's duplicate. Let's put in the top, and in the top we're only gonna put 50. Let's go down here to 130. There you go. Let's see how it looks like now. Like I said, everything can be done by yourself, and you should be checking every single thing that you do. There you go. Let's take the first step. You can get rid of literally that one if you want to. All right, so after getting rid of the side or the piece that we didn't want in the home page, let's refresh and let's take a look to see how it looks like. All right, this looks better. Okay, beautiful. But as you can see, the header, it's not transparent. So let's go back. Let's get out of this thing. Let's go to the main dashboard, and in here we're gonna do the same thing that we did with the other one. Enable transparent header. We're gonna update, and after we click that, we're gonna go back to edit with Elementor, right? Let's make sure that we go in it, and there you go. It should be the section. Beautiful. Let's go to the home. Let's refresh. This is how it looks like. Let me give you some more spacing in the bottom. So it actually, let's go to 140. All right. And update. When we update it, double check that. There you go. So courses, latest courses. All right, let's add some more sections down here. Let's add 2 more sections. Those sections I had copied from the other template. One, it's news. Okay. And I have to make sure that it's full width. Okay, there you go, news, and I have to make sure that it's full width. Full width. And let's play with the colors too. Same thing. We're gonna go without colors. Why? Because those are the colors that we had selected. You know what? In here, we're not gonna get any colors. Same thing over here. Let's go into the overlay. Let's select the gradient. And in here, we're going to add the colors. There you go, that one. There you go, that one. Opacity. You can go like this, or you can make it a deeper. It's up to you. Same thing, location, you can switch it, you can change it, you can move it around, go like this, right? You see how thick it looks? There you go. Go like that. And let's add one more section, that it's the newsletter. But in order to have all of this newsletter, you need to have things working properly. All right, let's make sure that it's in here. There you go. And let's update it. We copied this from the original one, from the original landing page. Like I said, everything can be done by yourself right here. All right, let's see why it didn't go through full width. All right, full width, no gaps, stretch section. There you go. Let's refresh this one, and here we go. You can leave it some gap if you want to, so it's not like too close to the edges, and this thing will start doing it work. There you go. You see the letter just came a little closer to the middle. Okay, so this is it. This is what we pretty much have done it. Okay, so I see what happened. Page layout. While I change it to here's the problem. While I changed the header, what happened was that the system took this one, I guess, or when I import the template, this thing didn't take me as a full width, so it was giving me just sections. But now we fix it, and here we go. This is our home page. Okay, you can add, modify, do whatever you want with this section. Everything should be working 100%. You can create instructors too. You can create landing pages for the instructors if you want to. You can create a specific one for each one of them. Okay, so like I said, the options are amazing. As you can see, when you click it in here, the menu went white. So it's pretty full to be white. But if you want to change this, you can also make it transparent, the same way that we did with the other ones, right? You can go to subscriptions. There are the subscriptions that comes with it, okay? But remember that I have show you different options, WooCommerce, and I have show you Pay Membership Pro. So that's the one that I'm currently using, okay? So let's see if it's in dashboard. There you go. It should take me to the main dashboard. Just to double check. Okay, so there is no dashboard here. So let's go back to the school. I'm going to make sure that everything is set correctly. Let's go into Tutor LMS settings, and in here I'm going to see where's the dashboard. Dashboard page, it says dashboard. Okay, so and while I have this thing right here, I'm going to go into settings, and in settings I'm going to go to reading, because I want to add, instead of my marketplace, I want to add home too. Okay, and you can add anything here. It's usually the blog section, so this is how it usually goes. One more thing, as a heads up, make sure that you select this one if you don't want the Google search engine to be catch any info from your site, because it will. All right, so let's take a look to pages, and let's see which one is the one that has the courses. There are two dashboards. Okay, so let's take a look to this one, if it's dashboard 1 or 2. Okay, let me open it. Permanent links, that's dashboard 2. Let's go into it. And dashboard 2, okay, so dashboard 2 is the one that has the course in it. All right, Dashboard 1, it wasn't the one that was selected, so it was selected dashboard 2. So let's go to the main screen. Let's copy this one right here. Let's open it up in a different browser. Let's go with this one. Paste and go. And soon it will just, there you go. All right, so there is the website, but as you can see, we're still having little difficulties with the section. So let's see what happened. Like I said, everything is fixable, and everything you're looking at. There you go. Why it didn't load in the other one? Because the other one might have some leftovers, so I have to clean the cache. And here's the site, guys. This is how simple. It's not simple, but it's pretty intuitive to pretty much make this sites and get them to work 100%. You can add obviously in here the links to the URL to the courses, and here to the plans, and in here to support or to the let's say contact page if you have it. I don't usually use contact page. What I usually use, it's a plugin in order to collect info and to interact with customers. There are plenty good options that you can use it, but it's up to you, okay? So hopefully you guys enjoy the tutorial. Thank you and have a good day. See you in the next one.